This week, I'm gonna try to learn how to throw cards. My goal is to be able to throw a card into an apple by the end of this video. I'm gonna practice by using bicycle cards which I got from Walmart. Before I even started throwing cards, I wanted to learn the technique to throwing them. First thing that you want to do is make sure that you have the right body position. Since I'm going to be throwing with my right hand, I need to keep the opposite leg, which is my left leg, in the front, facing towards the direction that I'm going to be throwing. This is going to help with the power and the accuracy of my throw. The next step is holding the card. You want to use your index and middle finger to pinch the card from the top left corner. Now you bend your fingers so that the bottom of the card is touching your wrist. If you want more power with your throw, you're going to want to pull your hand all the way back till your fingers are close to your shoulder. From here, you bring your arm down and flick your wrist as fast as you can and let go of the card. The card has to move flat through the air, so when you flick your wrist, make sure you're flicking your hand sideways and not straight down. That's pretty much all you really need to know for card throwing, and now the only thing left is to practice. I set up a Styrofoam Target in my room to help me practice throwing the cards. In the beginning, it was a little hard getting used to the throwing motion. I was having a lot of trouble hitting the target. Even if I did hit the target, the card wouldn't stick. I also missed the target so many times and hit the wall behind it that my card started getting really bent and busted up. This deck is kind of ruined now. All the cards are bent from the tips. So I had to go and pull out a new deck of cards. After practicing for a bit and making sure that I was throwing with proper technique, I started hitting the target and getting the cards to actually stick to the foam. Once I got comfortable throwing the cards into the Styrofoam Target, I wanted to see if I could do the same thing with an apple. Throwing the cards into the apple was a lot harder. Before I was practicing on a much bigger target, and I didn't really have to aim when I was throwing the cards. But now my target is much smaller, so it took me a couple of tries before I was able to do this. Oh! I did it! Yes! Oh my god. Wow. Wow, did you watch it go in?
Yeah, I was like,
what the heck? I did it! Oh my god. After hitting the apple, I wanted to see if I could throw a card into different targets. Yes, let's go. You did it, yes. Learning how to throw cards has been a lot of fun, except for the times where the cards bounce off the wall and come straight at you. Or when you're done throwing all the cards and now you gotta pick up every single card off the ground. Other than that, I really enjoyed learning this skill. It's really satisfying whipping a card through the air and making it stick to a target. This is an easy skill to learn, but it just takes a lot of practice to get good at it. You guys should grab a deck and try to see if you can fling a card through the air. Just be careful and try not to poke anyone's eye out. If you guys want to suggest any new skills that I should learn, let me know in the comments below. And you can also follow me on my Instagram if you want to see a more behind the scenes look of my videos. And I'll see you guys next week.